Welcome back, big guy. I like the hat.
What it, what it do? What it be?
Looking a little festive over there.
Getting ready for the old St. Patrick's Day.
It's a good time of the year for you, too. You got your birthday today, actually, at the time of recording, and we got St. Patty's Day coming up this weekend,
That's right. But the only thing that matters is my birthday.
and someone else's birthday, too.
Mama's
Same week.
Wednesday.
That's pretty cool. Same week, same year. 2 days apart.
Yeah, I get to see what she buys me first. Cheapy.
Yeah, you get anything
Then
good?
when her birthday comes, I don't know. We'll see later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
If you know what I'm talking about. Johnny Racks talk.
That's disgusting. But you doing anything special for the birthday? What's
Nah,
going
I didn't
on?
do shit, man. I fucking worked today, man.
Yeah?
Like a fucking chooch.
Now you're wearing a fucking dumbass hat.
Yeah, man. Fucking, bro, what kind of birthday is that? On a fucking Monday, go to work, come home, you got no gifts yet, Like a fucking chooch, bro. Jesus fucking Christ.
The man of the house.
Yeah, man, the house gets fucking shitted on. At least you could have woke up in the morning. Mommy could have woke up in the morning and say, "Happy birthday, Pops. Thanks for keeping the fucking lights on." Yeah, I didn't even get that today.
It's a thankless job, huh? I said happy birthday.
Yeah, you did it. You said with crust in your eye, "Happy birthday." Not meaningful, man.
I said happy birthday, and I looked into the room, and you were fucking ass naked.
I was getting dressed, man. Why you peeping in my room, bro? I was getting dressed,
It was
baby.
I was saying happy birthday.
Nah, bro. You got up at 8:59 to go to work at 9 o'clock, fucking clocked in, and went back into your bed. What kind of fucking job you got? I gotta get that job. I got up in the morning like a fucking chooch, went out into the real world, and fucking made a couple fucking shackles.
You spent half the day fucking dicking around. Didn't you go to a buffet today?
Yeah, man. A good friend of mine, he wanted to see me for my birthday, talk a little baseball, He's selling a lot of his memorabilia stuff. So we're just bullshitting, talking about it. He got the Pete Rose jersey he's selling,
That's sick.
autographed, with champagne stains on it.
That's so cool.
The one he actually wore, he's selling it, man. It's going to auction.
Imagine that one right here.
And he's so happy that Trump just pardoned Pete Rose. So now he's even more excited. That means more money.
If he gets reinstated, I think by the MLB, he could become a Hall of Famer again. It's crazy. Or not again, but he can get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, let's hope that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Sucks that it's after he dies.
It's shame, right? Those cocksuckers, man, they did Pete Rose dirty, bro. And you know who the fuck you guys are. Who gives a flying fuck that he gambled on fucking sports? He wasn't the only one. He's not going to be the only one. He's not going to be the only fucking player. He's not going to be the only referee. He's not going to be the only coach that ever does that.
And he was betting on his team to win, too.
Forget about that. How about that basketball referee maybe 10 years ago who got fucking caught fixing the games?
And Ump this year also got fired.
And you're worried about fucking Pete Rose. They had a hard on for Pete Rose, man.
No, he was like the poster boy for gambling.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Do you think anybody will ever break that record?
The hits? No one's getting 4,000 hits. It's
I don't
impossible.
think so, man. That guy was like Incredible Hulk, man.
Yeah,
at
the
the
longevity
time.
is unreal as well.
Yeah.
Otani was clearly gambling. They swept that under the rug. His translator took the fall for that, obviously.
That's like Jay being my trainer and me telling Jay, here's 200,000. Go put on the Lakers tonight.
I mean, you're telling me that Otani, and apparently this translator was like his best friend for years, decades, I have no idea, but you're telling me he had no idea that he was gambling? You're out of your mind, bro.
See, that's how you know one thing, man. Fucking loyalty is long gone, bro.
I would push back on that. I think the translator was extremely loyal to Otani.
Yeah.
Otani just made $700 million, is the MLB's poster boy, and he definitely said, "I'm going to pay your family. Like, I'll do right
Yeah, I
by
guess
you
you're right.
if you
He took the
fall
bullet for it.
this."
Yeah, he took the bullet.
MLB was never going to let Otani go down in a gambling ring when he is the superstar in Japan specifically, bringing in like hundreds of thousands of new fans to the MLB.
Isn't that crazy though, man?
They would never let him fall with that. Never.
You see last night, you don't remember this guy. Played for Boston, played for the Mets, Mo Vaughn. He came out last night and said he was using HGH, man.
Is he a Hall of Famer? Or?
No, he's not. But he was a big player in that era, and he came out and said it. He said he got hurt. His knee was throbbing every game. He took HGH, and the pain went away. So listen, at that time, man, they were all doing it, man. I feel like in some sort of way, I feel like it's still being done,
Probably.
but just not to the extreme. You know, like not to the like where it's so noticeable.
These guys get caught with like random pills that they say they didn't know like
What I'm
X-band
saying,
substance
they
was
thought it
in
was
them.
vitamins or some shit, you know?
I just feel like
'Cause look,
it's just an excuse, no?
the latest guy, no, for sure it is. The latest guy to get caught in with all that stuff was Tatis, right?
I think
a couple
so,
of years ago. He
yes.
was like the latest
The
one. who
latest
got,
big
like,
name,
The
maybe.
really big ban, you know? He's
Yeah.
banned for like 90 games or something.
Yeah, I think Bobby Portis right now, a little lesser name, but I think Bobby Portis right now is banned for 20 games for the Bucks.
I just saw that today.
Oh, it's been a while, but it's more of, I think it was one of those cases where he said he didn't know that the X was in the vitamin X, or X vitamin Y, but yeah, I think it's pretty prominent, and it sucks that when back in the early 2000s, guys like David Ortiz escaped the dart throw at who took steroids, who didn't, when it was clear as day that he was also involved, right?
What a shame, though, right, man?
As we are Boston haters, to be fair, but I think what's right is right. The evidence seemed like at least hazy enough where, especially in the MLB Hall of Fame, where like you fucking tickle someone wrong and you're not getting in a world where A-Rod can't get into the Hall of Fame, like hard-coded, he has no chance. I think the Big Papi getting in with all those question marks is crazy.
It's a shame, too, man, because with the A-Rod thing, man, he was, at that time, he was just the highest paid, so they went after the big dog. He was the highest paid, you know?
They set an example.
Who was the president at that time? It was this tall guy. Whatever, man. I forget at the time. I forget, but I know they saw him in a restaurant, and there was like words exchanged. I remember the whole thing, man.
Johnny Little, he's U.S. history a little bit.
I'm telling you, that was a big thing, man. Mayfred or something like that.
Manfred? Oh, the baseball president? I thought you were talking about the president of the United fucking States.
No. Was it?
I was about to say George Bush, bro.
No. Who was part of that whole?
Rob Manfred?
I think he was.
Well, he's the baseball president now.
No, before him. Oh, Bud Selig. There you go. That's who it was. Bud Selig. Bud Selig hired a private investigator to follow A-Rod around.
Really?
Yeah, they were out for him, man. Like they did everything to take this guy down, man. It's a shame.
They needed like a sacrificial lamb almost, right?
Crazy, man. You know.
I don't know too much about the steroid era for baseball, but it seemed like it was a lot more fun than it is today.
It was, man, because when it actually first hit, when it first hit everybody, it was like Sosa, McGuire, man. People were loving it, man. Like Sosa would hit a home run. The Cubs play a 2:00 game. By 4:00, Sosa has 2 home runs. McGuire's playing at 7:00. So think about it. Like people are watching the first game at 2, then they're watching the nighttime game. So baseball ratings were high. They were making money, and commercials were flowing, man. Advertisement was there.
Barry Bonds stats are unreal, bro.
I used to love when Barry hit that ball into the
the McCovey Cove.
Yeah, they used to be in there, and the people used to have like single canoes.
Yeah.
They used to fight for the ball when he hit it, man. It was crazy. It was something to watch, you know?
I think you could argue baseball was more exciting then as well. So another thing is everyone's getting hurt now because everyone's trying to throw extremely hard, and they're pushing pitchers a little bit more. The off seasons are starting earlier for pitchers or whatever spring trainings, and that brings us to today, a day of recording, your birthday. The big 4-9 for Johnny Rax announced. Garrett Cole out for the season.
That's terrible, man.
Tommy John. You could argue his career is in jeopardy at least.
Age-wise, yes.
He's not young.
For some reason, man, every time people get to Tommy John, they come back strong, man. Yeah. I will say, look at fucking Evaldi. I had like 3 Tommy John, man. Still pitching that guy. Yeah. He's not bad. He's pretty good.
I will say, though, it feels that the 2025 Yankees are fucked without Cole.
They're fucked, man. They're fucked. I got one good for you, man. I think Johnny Rax is going to lay a heavy wood on Yankees total wins under 90.
Oof.
Under
You hate to hear
90
that.
total wins, man.
Yeah. So you think we're floating around 500, you think?
Yeah. Come on, man. Without Cole, man, Cole's the fucking.
It hurts.
He's the workhorse, man. It's like that's like having the fucking horse carry the what do they call those things in there? Like World War I, the cannonballs. Fucking horse, strap it onto the horse, brings it up the hill. That's Cole, man. You know what I mean?
The war horse,
Yeah, the
almost.
war horse, man. That's Cole, man. He's a dog, and bro, when he pitches, he's talking to himself. He's angry. He's fucking this. He's that.
Well, he's a technician, dude.
That's the guy I want on that fucking mound, man.
In my opinion, he is the model for an ace. He cares about the game too. He's teaching the other pitchers. He's awesome. The Yankees are in a mess right now, and as we're doing this pod, just to shift it over, more miserable sports news. The Giants re-signed Darius Slayton for 3 years and $36 million.
I think, you know what I think, man? I think the general manager should go in the back of the barn and somebody do what they got to do to him and put him out of his fucking misery, because that is a bad fucking deal, man.
And I love to be optimistic, obviously, about the Giants specifically, but this is, in my opinion, an irresponsible move. Darius Slayton is not worth, and the market's inflated, whatever, receivers this, receivers that. Darius Slayton is a good locker room guy. He is not a great receiver. You can get a Darius Slayton in the 4th round of any NFL draft. He is mid to below mid at best, and it really feels like after losing the locker room guy of Saquon last year, this is a culture move by Joe Shane to try and say, we're keeping the guys in-house that want to be here. It fucking sucks, dude. I'm so out on that.
Well, I heard too, like an hour ago, like the Rams are cutting Cooper Kupp. What was wrong? What was wrong with signing him? I would rather Kupp on that team.
I guess they could still get him.
Yeah, but you just blew all that other money, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get how Darius Slayton is worth $12 million
get
a season.
it, man. You know?
No, it's bad.
Unless he was cutting fucking Dable's grass that we summertime that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Cleaning his pool, cutting the grass. Who knows?
And I'll say this too. He was our Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. He's a great Giant culturally. But in terms of a strict rebuild and what I think this team needs, I would like to say I see a clear vision. I don't understand how Darius Slayton fits the vision. That guy is fucking ass. That's it. It's point. He can't ball. The guy can't ball. The guy drops balls. The guy doesn't run great routes. He'll make one cool catch every 3 weeks. He stinks. He's been our number one before Neighbors. He was our number one receiver for a couple of years. I don't even think he had 1,000 yards in a season.
Yeah, you sign him for that kind of money. That's ridiculous, man.
I don't get it, bro. These receivers do get overpaid, though. I think Matt Collins just signed a pretty big deal with the Patriots. I don't know how it's possible that these guys get paid.
Now, question, man. I know a couple of days ago we were a little excited with Rodgers, talk about Rodgers going to the Giants with Adams and Neighbors. We were like, imagine Rodgers, Neighbors, Adams. Dude, that's like we want to see that happen.
It sounded real pretty on paper.
It did right until last night. It was a fallacy. Right?
So now, and obviously we don't know the full picture. Once this is live, we will know the full picture. But Devontae Adams is a Ram, so he's not going to be with Rodgers because Stafford is staying with the Rams after the Giants apparently offered him more money and he wanted to stay in LA. Whatever, man. Like, what can we do right at this point? But Rodgers, now it's looking like, this could be proven wrong, it's looking like Rodgers is going to be a Steeler with DK Metcalf and George Pickens, which is cool for them, but what does that leave us with?
Nothing, man. We got nothing. We got Nish.
If you're asking me now, I think, and this is a prediction, and we'll find out if I'm right or not, I think Danger Russ is going to be our quarterback.
Man, that's terrible. And it's so funny because like he like when he got healthy enough to take over the starting job for Pittsburgh last year, he had like four wins in a row, I believe, right? It was like 4, maybe even 5. Yeah. It was a nice little streak. And after that happened, man, the guy went to the freaking dumps, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. I definitely wanted Rodgers, especially to rub it into the Jets if he did well. I kind of wanted
Rodgers. I think Rodgers got some more years in him, though.
It would have been cool to have the Hall of Famer Rodgers. I mean, I guess Russell Wilson's also a Hall of Famer,
but still, we don't know if he is going to go.
Oh, yeah, no, we have no idea. He could still be a Giant when this happens, right?
Yeah.
It'll all turn around, but
yeah.
Regardless, whatever happens there with the vet, we 1,000% should trade up to number 1 to draft Cam Ward. I'm set on it now.
Oh, you like Ward now, right?
I think Ward's the guy. If you don't get a quarterback this year, you're going in with strictly Rodgers, Wilson.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to shoot at a quarterback next year in the draft. And if you don't have as high of a pick, it's going to cost a lot more.
Okay, you don't get a quarterback this year. You don't get a quarterback this year. Who you going for?
Travis Hunter. Just
Yeah,
get
that's
the
what I
corner,
say,
best
yeah.
player available.
Get the best player available, right? I feel the same way too.
I'm reading a lot of Twitter today, even though it was down for a little bit. Apparently, there's a big cyber attack.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard on X and stuff. Yeah, I did hear that.
Elon said that it could be a foreign.
Like a country doing it or something. That's wild, man.
We don't have to get into all that, but there's a lot of people saying that the Giants are like a really bad destination and no one wants to go there. I'm kind of out on that narrative. I think that there is a clear rebuild and there's a lot of good players on the team. Like, for example, if Rodgers goes to the Giants this year, I think they win 8 or 9 games. Even though the only reason they wouldn't is they have a really hard schedule. But I think they have a lot of talented players. We just signed a corner in free agency that's supposedly really good as well. So he would be our number 1 corner from the Saints, Debo. I don't want to get his name out there.
I think the Giants' big mistake they had, man, was keeping the coach, man. And maybe even keeping the general manager.
You want a clean house.
Yeah, I felt it. I knew it. I don't know, man. I just feel like the Giants haven't been the Giants in years, man. And these guys, to be honest with you, listen, at the end of the day, they're not that good. Like, they haven't really shown us nothing. They showed us something the first year. And was that just pure luck that it fell that way?
I mean, I don't call it luck. Daniel Jones had a good year. He was throwing Isaiah Hodgins being nasty in a playoff game. Daniel Jones had a disgusting playoff game. We win a playoff game. We win a playoff game on the road versus a top offense. And Dable wins Coach of the Year. It looked really promising. So I would say there's still pedigree for Dable specifically. And in terms of Shane had a really good draft last year.
Yeah, he did. I guess you're right.
Neighbors, Newbin, and Phillips in the top 3 rounds. That's 3 impact players. And Theo Johnson, I like at tight end.
But question now, before we picked Neighbors last year, didn't we have a shot to get the kid from Atlanta?
Penix?
Yeah.
Oh, we could have got Penix.
Kid throws fucking darts, that kid,
You always
man.
liked Penix, though.
He throws darts, that kid,
And
man.
Johnny's not too versed in college football players, but for some reason, when he was in Washington, you were like, I like that guy.
You say kid throw dart? He throws darts.
Does throw darts.
This kid's good. So tell me today, who would you rather, Neighbors or Penix? If you're a real Giants fan, tell me, who would you be happy with today?
It's a good question. That is a really good question. Personally,
Because if I know what you're gonna say, I think you're lying to me, man.
no, I like Neighbors a lot. Neighbors is nasty. I would need to see more from Penix. He did look good in his limited action. I'll go Penix for you.
Yeah, you would have to, man.
Just for the premium on quarterback and the fact that he could be the starter and he's already going to start this year again. So you would think he could be pretty good. But that could age like milk too. Penix could be ass.
We'll find out this year.
Yeah, this is definitely the
it's
preview
full
year for Penix.
you
But
know?
he looked pretty good. I'll give it to you. He looked pretty good. I obviously we're watching Red Zone. I'm not fucking bald.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
fucking
you're not
dick
fully-
watching
yeah.
Falcons games, but he looked pretty good. At least the game versus the Giants too. He looked pretty good. There's potential there.
You can't build a team around a wide receiver.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's
I mean-
a no-brainer, you know?
Yeah, but you want him on any team that you're building.
Of course, right? But first things first, quarterback first, wide receiver second.
Definitely quarterback first, and it's going to suck. I think they're getting the Giants front office their ownership at least is timid to hit a hard rebuild, and Maris said as much. He doesn't want the hard rebuild, start from scratch again. And I think they're trying to run it back with the same regime one more year. It just sucks that if it's not going to work, it's a hard reset again. And then by the time you get ready to go with the next thing, you're going to have to pay Neighbors, and a lot of this core is going to be gone, probably on bigger contracts somewhere else. You have a good amount on the rookie deal.
Yep. That's the thing, man. You just said it, man. They don't want to like a hard rebuild, man. They just want to kind of like fix the holes, the pieces, put it together, bring some fans back into the seats, blah blah blah, get the morale up, you know.
Yeah, no, for
stuff
sure.
like that, you know. Because look, there was games towards the end of the season, parking lot was empty, man.
You couldn't pay me to go.
Nobody was there. Tickets were like $5.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for $5. You'd have to pay me literally.
Nobody was there. It's sick, man.
No
It's
reason,
crazy.
No reason
you know?
to go. They were junk.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito better not start a single game this year. I'm fucking sick of it. Get a real backup if it's going to happen. Get Jameis Winston. I don't care.
They just signed him for another year, man.
It doesn't make any sense. He fucking sucks. He's not an NFL quarterback. How is that possible? I don't get what like the thought process is.
I think the thought process, man, local kid. local
it's
kid,
over the narrative. It's
throwing him a bone, kind
enough
of
with the
deal.
bones. Enough with the bones. It's
Yeah,
done.
no, I'm
It should
with
be
you,
done.
man. Listen, I'm with you. I was never a fan. I was never a fan of the cutlet and all that bullshit. I don't care about that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Listen, look. If I'm paying X amount of dollars for food at a stadium, I'm paying for the tickets. I want to see good product, man. I want to see guys that actually can fucking play. I don't want to see him out there. You know what I mean? Listen, yeah, he can play maybe in college. This is different.
No, he wasn't even
level,
good
man.
in college, bro. He played for Illinois, I think, and maybe Syracuse a year. He was junk.
He was a walk-on, right, for the Giants, right? He wasn't
Undrafted, yeah. And it's crazy, too, how important a quarterback is. Obviously, we've had these discussions so many times, but the Commanders hit a clean reset in a year with Jaden Daniels. Rookie year, you draft a quarterback that high, he hits, they're immediately a Super Bowl contender, and now they just traded for Laramie Tunsil today. And they traded for Debo the other day.
Yeah, they're starting to build something together down there, man.
They're like one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
They're
I would say,
starting to
next
build
year.
something, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kid's exciting to watch, man.
He's
I'm
cool.
not. Listen, they're in the same division. I'm not even I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest with you, man. I like to watch the kid play.
We mentioned Jaden Daniels. You best believe I'm pointing to that fantasy football trophy. So
that homeboy won it for you, man. He won it.
I got no gripe with
him and
Gibbs, baby.
Yeah.
Gibbs, baby. Gibbs in both of these.
Yo, Gibbs a dog, man. He was a dog this year.
It does suck that Jaden Daniels is in division, but it seems that the Giants aren't competing right now, so it's whatever.
Yeah, they get smoked. Like, we kind of expect that to happen, right? You know what I mean?
We have another Super. It's fucking disgusting to say. Another Eagles Super Bowl that we fucking have hanging on our heads.
They paid your boy though. They gave him some big bread, man. Now he came out today or yesterday talking about NFL should play. Teams should pay a lot of other running backs, better money.
He's so shameless.
Look, he got the big bread, and now he's talking for the rest. I got something to ask you, man. You told me last week that somebody had made a comment on one of your reels. Who's this clown, man?
So this guy, this is a funny ass comment too.
Share it, man. I don't care, man. Johnny Racks don't give a fuck, man.
I forget what he exactly said.
He said, "Cool story, Tubby." I was laughing myself. I thought it was pretty fucking funny too. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was funny too. It was the crackhead reel. Where they go out and sell their food stamps to liquor stores and get fucking money to go buy drugs and blah, blah, blah,
Any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah, 100%, man. But listen, man, maybe he got a little offended. Maybe his mom was a crackhead. Maybe she was doing that. She wasn't feeding him, you know what I mean?
Do you have any regrets about that video?
Nah, listen, Johnny Racks only comes with true fucking stories, man. This is the life I lived. I'm going to explain how I lived it, how I saw it, how I felt it. And look, it wasn't my fault that maybe she was fucking at the liquor store selling the food stamps. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? Poor Q was probably home starving. I don't know. That's why he got mad.
He's taking it out on you.
What did Tubby do to you? Tubby ain't do shit to you. I told the story, man.
Little does he know you're fucking dominating the gym.
Yeah, I'm fucking crushing it down there.
Yes, sir. You lighting it up.
Fucking crushing it down there, bro.
Let's show that fuck. What was his name? Cooper, I told you?
Yeah, look at this motherfucker, huh?
Yes, fucking
Feel that
strong.
motherfucker, bro. Feel that motherfucker, man.
Fucking strong.
Look at that shit, bro.
And I'll tell you one thing, and I'm not just saying this. I don't want to pump you up too much.
Yeah, what you got?
You move those weights like they're fucking little play weights.
Yeah, bro, I'll grab that motherfucker like a drumstick. Boom, 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 boom. Take a bite of it.
You got that fucking idiot strength. We'll put it that way.
You know what the real word is for that, but okay. If I have that, I have that.
Man, you lift these things up like you don't even understand what you're doing, and the form you're working on the form, but you just go boom, boom when you're doing the curls. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You're right. No, it's like I was living like the Fred Flintstone era. Fucking rocks. We're driving a car. We're driving a car with our feet. You know what I mean? Right? I got Bam Bam next to me. But listen, man. So look. Here's the deal, man. You pushed me to go. I went. I like going, man. I feel good.
It's fun.
I feel good, man. It puts me on a good eating habit. I try to stay away from a lot of the sugar, a lot of the bad stuff. This, and this, right? It's so easy, man. in today's world to get like, you go Dunkin' Donuts, you get something. You go to fucking Taco Bell, you go to anywhere you drive, there's all bad food, you know?
Oh, of course. And it's easier to get the bad food.
Yeah, so it stops me from getting that shit because I'm like, man, I just killed myself and my arms are sore as shit. So I don't want to do all of that work for no reason. You know, I'm killing myself, you know? So I kind of like eat healthy, you know, I get a salad, get some egg whites, blah, 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 you know?
It's like what the trainer said, though. The hardest part is showing up.
Of course, man, that's the hard part.
Once we got in the gym, it feels like it's a lot more rewarding to stay on that track.
Look, man, Johnny Rax, he got ways to go, man, but you got to start somewhere, boys and girls.
Tubby no more pretty soon.
Man, screw that guy, bro. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about, man. Cool story, bro. Tubby, go screw yourself, homie.
But I do want to ask, though. It is your birthday. It's your birthday as we're filming this. How does it feel to be 49?
You know, I feel good, man. I feel good. I get up, man. I feel great. I don't know, I feel good, man. I really do, you know. I'm glad I started the pod, man. You know, weeks ago with you. You know, I have a lot of I have a voice, man, and I want to tell my story, man. I want to tell people how it was and what I saw and what I felt and, you know, whatever I have to tell them, man, you know. Sometimes life is good, sometimes life is bumpy, sometimes life is great, you know. But I want to tell the stories, man. Tell people how you know what I saw, man.
Just a storyteller.
Just you listen, man. I lived it. I lived that. Look, put it like this, man. Where I am right now, on March 10th, it's like a blessing from where I came from.
Absolutely.
Because from where I came from, you know, say out of 10 people, say out of my 10 of my friends, 6 are fucking dead, 2 are in jail, 2 did good. Me and that somebody else, you know. So statistic wise, man, you know.
All right, and just to brighten the mood a bit before the sandwiches, give me a birthday story. Well, this might not brighten the mood, but I know I'm gonna ask. You give me a childhood birthday story. You gotta have something.
All right, I'll tell you, man. So every birthday, now remember, my mom, she didn't have no money. You know, she was on welfare. You know, we suffered. You know, we walked the Salvation Army for food, blah blah blah. So every birthday, my mother would make me a homemade cake.
Really?
Every birthday, man, she would make all the kids a homemade cake, man. And like, you know, looking back at it now, man, she did a great job because she didn't have much. And, you know, I appreciate it and everything. But I remember that, man. She would work, she would come home, she would bring like pizza home, and then she would make a cake. It was nice, man. It was special, man. You know what I mean? You know? So that's one of my stories, man, you know?
A heartwarming Johnny.
Yeah, now if you want a crazy story, I can give you a real fucking crazy one. You want a crazy one, man?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna say no. We got I completely forgot we had the AC story last week for your birthday as well. Your 21st.
Yeah, that's my 21st. But you want to hear when I turned 16, man?
Oh, 16-year-old little Johnny, sweet 16 for him.
16 years old, right?
I mean, I have a feeling this is gonna be heinous.
16 years old, my buddy, he gives me this car. He says, "Hey, man," he says, "I stole this car, but I'm done driving it. You can drive it now." I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Good idea. I get behind the wheel. I go wash at the car wash. I'm on fucking, I'm on Kearney Ave, man, in Kearney. I go wash the car in North Arlington, leave the car wash to go back to Newark, but I take I'm cruising, so I'm on Kearney Ave, Ridge Road, first North Arlington, right into Kearney Ave. I'm cruising. I get out of North Arlington. I'm cruising on fucking Kearney Ave. Next thing I know, fucking looking in my mirror, fucking a cop with lights on. I'm like, holy shit, this can't be good. So what does Johnny Rax do? Johnny Rax steps on it.
No.
Johnny Rax is doing fucking 80, 90 miles an hour, man, on Kearney Ave, man. Speed limit's fucking, I think, like 25.
What were you thinking?
Well, I think a car was fucking stolen. I'm in a stolen fucking car. That's what I'm thinking. So what I have to do is I'm trying to get from Kearney to get over the bridge to go into Newark.
They won't chase you?
Yeah, once I cross that bridge, they won't chase me no more, okay? So next thing you know, Fucking, I'm looking again at the rear mirror, and I'm like, what the fuck? 2 fucking cops now? 2 cop cars? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fucking lights are on.
It's literally GTA.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was, man. I'm telling you, man, it was. It was like whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm fucking 90 miles an hour. So in Kearney, there's this quick check on Kearney Ave, and it's at a light. So I make I'm going 90 miles an hour. I make a fucking right-hand turn, quick. Fucking cars were double parked. I fucking smacked into all of them. Fucking big accident, man. Johnny Rax gets out of the fucking car. I start fucking running on foot. The bridge is like, from there, it was like a half a mile away. I'm fucking running to get over that fucking bridge. Man, like 3 guys jumped on my back, tackled me. Fucking handcuffs on my fucking ankles. Everything, man. They got me, man. Fucking get arrested, man. I'm down to fucking Kearney Police Department, man. They say, they call my mother. My mother's like, fucking, I don't want him here. He's trouble, you know, whatever. And then they fucking sent me to the youth house. So I was in that motherfucker, man, for like 60 days, man, until my court date.
Yeah.
When I went to court, I saw the judge, prosecutor, whatever, talking to them, and they're like telling me like, oh, you know, what made you steal this car and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, I didn't steal the car. My buddy stole the car and gave the car to me. Yeah. They were like, but you knew the car was stolen. I said, yeah, I did, but who cares anyway? Johnny Rack still got in and drove. So the judge says to me, all right, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to give you probation for like 2 years till you're 18, and you can't get your license at 17. You have to wait till you're 18 years old to get your license.
Because you had no license, too.
I didn't have no license. So, like, you have to wait till you're 18 to get your license, and he takes a fucking little hammer. Boom!
The gavel?
Yeah, he takes a boom! I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I don't want to go back to the youth house. I'm like, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a nice day. That was it, man. I got off good, man. Listen, the funny thing is, man, like looking back at that whole shit, man, thank God I didn't fucking kill nobody, man, or hurt nobody, man. Dude, I was going 90 miles an hour. Like, I didn't even see around that turn. I didn't even see double cars. That's why the cars double parked. That's why I fucking hit them. I didn't even fucking see them. And the funny thing was, you want to hear something crazy? So when that happened, I got off everything and shit. The insurance companies the cars that I hit, they try to go after me. Yeah. But guess what? Suckers, Johnny was a minor. Corporate America, go screw yourself. Johnny Rack's got away with one. I was a minor. They couldn't do nothing about it.
That's crazy.
Now, if I was over 18, they could have fucking sued me.
Yeah, but you had no coin to be sued anyway.
But when you're a minor, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, but even if you were 18, what were they suing you for? The fucking $10 you had?
No, man, but they would put like some kind of fucking lien against you, some judgment against you for when you do make some money, you know?
That's a fucking crazy story.
You know, looking back, man, it was fucking GTA.
Really,
man.
dude? It sounds like a video game.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't jack somebody for the car.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was missing.
You didn't throw anyone out of the car.
No, I ain't throwing nobody out of the car, you know? And the fucking girl's like, oh! I ain't doing none of that shit, man.
Happy birthday, Johnny Rax.
Yeah, happy birthday, Johnny Rax, man. That was when I was 16, guys. Don't judge Johnny Rax. Johnny Rax a good boy now.
That was 33 years ago.
Oh, man, it was nuts, man.
33 years, times are different, locations different. Johnny's in a different place in his life. What can we say?
Anyway, man. You hungry, homie?
I'm fucking starving.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, Johnny, we got him. St. Patty's Day special. Also, is St. Patty's Day always a thing, or is this like do people celebrate it like heavy when you were a kid?
Yeah, they celebrate it, man. I'll be honest with you, man. You know who celebrates St. Patty's Day a lot, man? The fucking degenerates, man. They fucking party like rock stars, man. It's like another holiday for them.
Boy, I plan on partying this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's right. You're in that mix, man. You're fucking degenerate.
You're fucked up.
You're in that fucking mix, bro.
Man, I'm trying to get fucking nice and conversational, open up my sandwich, and you're still calling me a degenerate.
Well, man, because look, man, that's what you guys look forward to that shit. Drinking, can't walk, get an Uber.
Everyone has their days.
We're at American Hero, Lyndhurst, New Jersey.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks really good. Ooh, man, they pack it nice though, man.
Yeah, show the cam.
Look at that, man. They pack it nice, man. They pack it good, man.
right.
They don't fuck around.
Cheers,
Man. They
baby.
pack it nice, man. Cheers. They pack it good. Nice amount of cold cut on there. Nice amount of lettuce, tomato. I can see the oil and vinegar on there.
Just eat your fucking sandwich. That's good stuff.
Big guy, hand me that napkin over there. You know I'm fucking sloppy when I eat, man. Johnny Rax likes to eat fucking with 2 hands and a fucking foot. Everything, man. Stuff it in your mouth. Quicker.
This chicken is definitely more of like a chicken tendery chicken kind of, if that makes sense.
Okay, which is
It's different. It's good.
I actually like the sandwich. I like the spot. Spot's been there for a while. A lot of people know about it. I'm gonna go a 7, 8.
Not bad. It's a good score. I like it a lot. It's like more of a casual thing. It's definitely not like top tier chicken cutlet experience for me, at least. It's not my ideal. It's not like the balsamic glaze traditional that we get.
Yeah.
But everyone has their own different flair on a chicken cutlet sandwich for sure. In terms of quality chicken cutlet, quality mozzarella, I'm gonna go. I like 7.53 here.
It's not bad.
It's a good score.
Good. That's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So like, you know what? It's a good sandwich for like you're not gonna go and be disappointed.
Exactly.
You'll be satisfied. You know.
Exactly. If you're in a pinch and it's on the way somewhere, if you're local, why not? It's good.
I feel the same way, man. Peace, everybody. Have a good St. Patty's Day. Be careful. Call your Ubers, call your Lyfts, and have a good time.
Happy birthday, Johnny Rax. Happy birthday, Mama Snipes.
Nah, Mama Rax, man. Come on, we gotta call her Mama Rax. Mama Rax sounds good, bro.
All right, happy birthday, Mama Rax. And appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe. God bless.